Good evening, everybody. We are live on a brief delay and on a private stream, but we are live, getting ready for the Smash Brothers match. So we're just gonna get the lobby set up, and then we will be back with the first match of the night. So just sit tight. I'm gonna get everything set up and send the codes out. So we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. We're actually going through the map ban stage right now. They had a couple technical difficulties. Had to set up a new lobby, but we are about to go live. Once we get our map ban squared away, we'll go ahead and start the match. Okay. All right, so it looks like we are going to go Pokemon Stadium for our first match. They should be picking their characters, and we'll jump into this match. And then once we get that squared away, we will then jump into our next match. So just to give you the lineup for tonight, we're going to have Bax go first. Which we are about to get started, and then we have Serial playing as well. So both players are just outside the playoff hunt right now. So both players are going to need wins. And seeing that we're going to be trying to play off a point differential, if both players can get a 3-0 victory tonight, that would actually be really beneficial and helpful to their playoff chances, as we have one more week of regular season play before we get into playoffs. All right, and Bax does start off strong, getting the link to 162%, and then getting the first stock elimination. If you've been watching the channel lately, we've been doing quite a bit of Smash Brothers action. We had our Smash Brothers matches from last week, and then we had almost 4 hours of Smash Brothers play on Saturday with our Suwanee Smash tournament, which was won by 11, who is also the number 7 ranked player in Georgia. So congrats to him. And Vexty came in second place, who's one of our regulars. And then in third place, we had a newcomer, Simon Snot Rocket. So crazy name, I know, but hey, that's the beauty of gamer tags. Ooh, good spike by Bax, getting the second stock. Still on his first stock at 102%. This puts him in help, and Bax does get the first win on the night by spiking and the Link not being able to double jump to get back on the platform. So GG's to Bax in the first match. See where we're going now. So I'm just curious to see here. Give me 1 second. All right, so Bax will be staying with the Incineroar, waiting to see what the opponent does. And then once he does that, we will then have to strike 2 stages. So all right, just waiting to see what the opponent does. I think Bax wants to kind of get the Bax wants to get the match done quick, fast, in a hurry, as all players in on our team, all of our teams, our Smash Brothers team, our Fortnite team, Overwatch, it's spring break, so they want to kind of get their match done and get back to their activities. And we have a map change. Looks like they're going to be playing Small Battlefield for map 2. And just to kind of give all right, so we are jumping into map 2. Bax does have the lead in the series so far with the Incineroar. Looking, they're switching over to the Samus. Gives them a little bit more leverage than they would have with the Link, and also Samus can kind of wall off a lot of the attacks by using the binds and the grappler. Geez, learn how to talk. And most importantly, the blaster. So to kind of create that space, so Incineroar can't get in with all the grapples and the clotheslines. So Bax is gonna have to try to figure out how to overcome that. Looks like so far he's doing okay. However, he is at 114%, so he's gonna have 120% now. So he's at kill percentage. Samus is also very close to kill percentage as well, but obviously with more damage, Bax is going to be the one that's more prone, and that's exactly what happened. Bax does get the first stock eliminated. He does tie it up, however, and we are at 2-2. Damage is about even. Nice reversal there. Bax took damage, but was able to kind of counter that with a drop kick. And the interesting part with Bax, oh, is he gonna make it? Nope. Oh, and we have an SD, so a self destruction on Wizard, so losing his second stock, or losing their second stock, I should say. Now they have definitely a full stock disadvantage because they're at about equal health, equal damage. Actually, I take it back. Bax is at 103, so he's at kill percentage now. So Wizard does have an opportunity to tie this up if he's able to get the elimination off of Bax and bring it down and avoid getting hit. Bax is at 130%, so he has to be careful. Next big hit will do it for him. Hold on. $152 to 97%. Oh, goes for the spike off the edge. Just misses. Does get the clothesline. 122%. So now they are both at danger close, and self-destruction for Wizard in game 2. So that gives Bax a 2-0 lead. Let's see where they go map 3, and we will be right back. All right, so it looks like they're going to be switching to Bowser. All right, so we have small battlefield. Looks like they're gonna run it back on small battlefield, and they're gonna switch to Bowser for their third match. Um, all right, so it looks like they are switch. Okay, so there was an issue, and that was actually an issue on my end, but we'll see how he's able to counter. We wanted to switch to King K. Rool, however, there was a miscommunication on my part, and Bax is gonna have to play with Incineroar for map 3. So again, my fault there. I'll do better next time. Hopefully Bax will still be able to eke out the 3-0 victory. All right, so it looks like we may only have one match. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. All right, so let's see. Just checking. Okay, it looks like Bax has also they're both down. Oh, tried to get the clothesline. However, Bowser was able to stop it. Let's see if Bax is able to get the elimination here. Next hit will kind of kill either one. 168 to 114. Good recovery on Bax. Oh, but he's the one who got it there. I thought that was a Bowser with the up. All right, so we have 132% damage, and that was going to be a kill with the drop there, the spike drop. 59% for Wizard. and Bax gets the 3-0. So GG's there. All right. All right. So that was actually a quick match tonight. Unfortunately, we will not have a second match. It looks like our opponent for Serial had something come up and is forced to forfeit. So because of that, we will be calling it a night. So win-win for both teams. One in a 3-0 and the other in a forfeit. So thank you for tuning in tonight. Sorry sorry to have you come out, but all right. Yeah, so sorry. Like I said, was hoping we could get the both matches in, but like I said, hey, it still turns out a victory for the Wolfpack. I would have liked it to be on the battlefield or on the map, but it is what it is. So thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We will be back Saturday with the last Fortnite regular season match for the Amateur Esports Association, followed by the last regular season match for the VHEL Esports League for Fortnite duos on Monday. And then we'll be back for week 8 of Smash Brothers regular season for VHEL on Tuesday. So I'm hoping with these 2 3-0 victories, this should boost them up and this should bring them into the play closer to the playoff picture, if not make in the playoff bubble. So thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. If you want to see more Smash Brothers action, check out the replay of the Suwanee Smash tournament. There was some great action and some crazy combos and a lot of new faces there on Saturday who definitely made a splash on the Smash Brothers scene. So check out that one, as well as our replay from last night's Fortnite match if you're into Fortnite. One other reminder for our older players, high school and up, we are launching the Ultimate Fighting Game League. So let me bring that up on stream here. We will be So we will be launching the Ultimate Fighting Game League later on this month. We're actually doing the sneak preview on Friday, April 24th at 7 p.m. So if you don't know what the Ultimate Fighting Game League is, it is an 8-game fighting game league where every week competitors will play one of these games to determine who the ultimate fighting game champion is. So if you consider yourself great at several fighting games, hold on one second. If you consider yourself good at multiple fighting games, this is your chance to prove it, as you will have the chance to compete against some of the top talent in Georgia who also think they are the best fighting game champion. So the lineup for season 1, based on the community votes, are as follows. We have 2XKO, Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear Strive, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Tekken 8, Dragon Ball Fighters, Mortal Kombat 1, and Brawlhalla. Now, there were some controversial picks here, but hey, I'm not the one who made the pick, right? You guys made the pick when we posted this on social media and got all the votes in. So this will be the lineup for season 1. Let's see what happens in season 2, but we got to get through season 1 first. So registration is here. You can click any of the buttons here to sign up, and that should bring you straight to the registration page. And it is $40. It is a $40 registration fee, but again, $40 registration for 8 weeks of matches plus 2 weeks of playoffs for a cash prize that it will be determined, and and a custom championship belt. I think that's a heck of a deal. So if you, again, if you consider yourself a fighting game connoisseur like several of us, you can sign up for the Ultimate Fighting Game League. All right, y'all. So thank you for tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and call that a night again. Just to recap, Bax did get the 3-0 victory, moving him now to 5-2 on the season. Serial, unfortunately, was not able to compete due to his opponent having to forfeit. So that does also give him the victory, which will now move him to, I believe, 4-3 on the regular season. So with the point differentials of the 3-0 victories, we actually got what we were looking for. So that should secure us, or at least get us really close to top 32 in the country. So just to give a quick understanding of how the playoffs work, right now they are in a league, and I believe it's something like almost 100 and, don't get me to lying. Let me just see here. Give me 1 second. I will get you that information. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so there are currently, just kind of going all the way down. There are currently 142 competitors in the Smash Brothers League. So, they're only taking, I mean, which is crazy to me, but I don't make the rules. But again, just to give you a quick rundown to see how it goes, we'll just move over here. Nope, that is wrong. All right. I don't know. We're having some technical difficulties here. I'm not sure why it's not letting me bring it up here. But there are 142 players in the league right now. And how they determine uh the wins and losses is not just on the wins and losses, there's also the game differentials. So if you win, let's say like tonight, right? Bax and Serial were both got 3-0 victories. So because of that, they get plus 3 points. So this way that will be the tiebreaker if multiple players have similar records. So based on the point differentials, just looking to see. So yeah, with Bax's win tonight, that would put him to 5-2 with a plus 8 point differential. So push him that could push him into the top 32, hopefully. And then Serial is now 4-3 with a plus 1 differential. So he's got some work to do next week to try to get up there. However, if he wins out next week, that would make him 5-3. I don't know. It's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be really interesting looking at the playoff lineup. But yeah. However, this does not mean the end of their season altogether. There are still tournaments and another league that they'll be competing in. So this is just one of the leagues. And again, this is what we do at Alpha Esports and Technology, because we are not aligned with any school district. We're allowed to compete in multiple leagues and competitions across the country. So yeah, so this is just one of them. And as we wrap up this one, we'll be starting another one. So I know I was saying I was going to end the stream a few minutes ago, but I just wanted to give you an update on what's going on there. So we'll get the official results probably in a day or so, and that will give us a better idea of where we stand as far as the potential to make playoffs or make top 32. Okay. So, like I said, 142 players in the country. Bax is currently 39 and Serial is currently 50, which again, considering how many people are playing, is very very impressive. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, they'll be moving up the standings once the once all the scores register from tonight, from this week. So thank you everybody for watching. Like I said, we'll be back Saturday with Amateur Esports Association Fortnite Duos League for Reload, and we'll be streaming that live from the center. So and that's gonna actually be one of that's actually going to be a crazy match as well, because we're going to be participating in 5 Fortnite matches that day. So great day for great day for the team here. Um, everybody have a good night. Have a great rest of the week, and I will see you all on Saturday.